have some really bad news for you. If you don't face your problems, they're not going to go away. And you're going to have to live your whole life with those problems. Okay, I know a lot of us do not like facing our problems. It's not easy, it's not pretty. Other times it's just easier to pretend we don't have them, or to bury them so deeply that seems like they've gone away. But my question to you is, well, how's that working for you? Probably not so good, right? So we always have to ask this question when we have a strategy to deal with life, when we have a strategy to deal with our spiritual life, we have to ask ourselves the question, how's that working for me? And if it's not working well for you, then wouldn't it be better to just face it, admit it, deal with it, make a strategy, no matter how difficult it is? Because if we don't, then we know we have to live with that problem, get tortured by that problem. And why would you want to torture yourself? And so often we torture ourselves by allowing ourselves to suffer by not addressing a problem, by allowing that problem to fester within our consciousness. And I'm sure you can think of something, can't you, that you've allowed to fester within your life. And it's really important to sit back and just look at it and say, okay, we're going to deal with it. Because if I don't deal with it now, it's not going to go away. And I'm going to have to deal with it at some point. So why not deal with it now? Because it saves us so much trouble of having to carry this burden with us. And once we start dealing with it, then everything gets better. Materially, it gets better. Spiritually, it gets better. It's just the way it is. So I know we all have challenges. I know you have challenges. I know you have things which are very difficult, which you may be resistant to deal with. You may not even know how to deal with them. You may be afraid to deal with them. But today's message is, whatever the reason is, if you don't face it and you don't try to deal with it, it's not going to go away. And it's negatively impacting you. So it's in your best interest to deal with it. And if you do, you will be happy and you will thank yourself and you will stop causing yourself to suffer. You don't deserve to suffer. You don't deserve to cause yourself to suffer. So whatever that is that you need to be working on it, do it. Just sit down and think about it, strategize, discuss it with friends, pray to Krishna for guidance, and work on it. Hare Krishna.